Pisces, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy here at the Renaissance Tarot, where I serve and I slay. So, dear Pisces, today I'm going to be doing your reading for mid-September, my cutie patootie. And in this reading, I'm going to take a look at your recent past, present, and future. I'm going to clarify the main challenge and get some final advice for you. Now, I want to thank you, dear Pisceana, from the bottom of my heart for being here. And I want to say I really, really appreciate you and love you. Thank you for bringing in your beautiful presence into the channel. Now, these are general readings, so they may resonate with you and they may not. Pisceanos and Pisceana. If you know, you know. Okay, so your challenge, dear Pisces, is the strength. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Four of Wands. So your challenge here, dear Pisceana, has to do a lot with a specific connection that you have with someone. You could be dealing straight up with a Leo. Okay, and this is about homecoming. This is about homecoming. This is about Wheel of Fortune, destiny. Obviously, there was some sort of a separation that has happened between you and this person. Cards ain't gonna lie, sprinkle, sprinkle. So a lot of you have been in a separation and there was a very painful ending. Three of Swords, something ended between you and another person and a cycle closed off. But there is an opportunity here that's being presented to you with the Wheel of Fortune, what you don't see coming, which is gonna bring a lot of stability, happiness, and a brand new chapter for you and to this person. We're gonna get further information and clarity to see why is the strength your challenge. It's a good challenge though, and I believe in you and I know that you can do this. We're gonna get some more clarity in a minute. Now, in the recent past, you have the Knight of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and the King of Cups. So in the recent past, dear Pisces, I do see here a lot of stability. I see here a lot of happiness, you know, partnership together. You and this person came together. Some of you maybe also were coming, or maybe this person came from a different cultural background. I do see here really the strong sense of unison. When you look at the King of Cups, that is you in the recent past, okay? Really very much being carried away with this situation, with this relationship that maybe developed into something more serious, or maybe it carried a different label on it, but I feel like there was a lot of stability and happiness, okay? We're gonna get back to this and clarify shortly. In the present moment, dear Pisces, you have the Ace of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Magician. So in the present moment, I do strongly feel like here that there is going to be a brand new opportunity. I've never seen a reading like this, honestly. I've never seen a combination of like just everything in so much instinct. There is a manifestation, okay, with the Magician, sprinkling. You're manifesting something. There is some sort of a wish is coming true for you, and this is going to lead to a brand new beginning. We're going to get back to this and clarify shortly. In the near future, dear Pisces, you have the Ten of Wands, Knight of Swords, and the Three of Wands. So in the near future, there is definitely something here that is going to be addressed. Whatever has been holding you back, whatever has been holding you down, I do strongly feel like here that with the Knight of Swords energy, that's a very like a cutthroat energy in a way, but I think that, you know, you and this person are going to be able to really address an issue heads on before you move forward together, because there is the Three of Wands. There is a lot of travels that are coming in between you and this person, going to places. I'm also getting some of you are going to be going to a place where there's like water, okay? And I see here also really discussing things in regards to how you and this person want to move forward for the future. So we're going to get back to this and clarify. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, there is the Four of Wands. This is the card of homecoming, proposal, commitment here, Wheel of Fortune, and the Three of Swords. So some sort of a painful situation is finally closing up, which is going to lead to like literally a lot of happiness, okay? So we're going to get into your reading right now, and we're going to clarify all the cards. By the way, Pisces, I'm so excited. Some of you have been asking about it. On a Sunday, actually, yeah. I'm heading to Tennessee, to Nashville. I'm so excited to see Dr. Joe Dispenza, the retreat that I went to This is my third retreat, by the way, to see Dr. Joe. And, you know, it is the retreat that I'm going to see it's about meditation, breath work, and all that. The first one I went to was in Colorado last year. And ever since that retreat, my life changed tremendously. So enough about me. Everything's about you, honey. Let's get into your reading and clarify the strength. So your challenge for mid-September, which is the strength, is clarified by the Temperance, Six of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. Okay, so a lot of you are going to be able to harmonize a situation. You know, when you watch my tarot videos, and you know, I've already done all the signs, so I'm going to be giving everything to you because you're very patient. You've been very patient with me. Okay, and I like to go deep, 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 deep. So, you know, the Temperance here, right? It talks about harmonizing a situation. It talks about alchemizing. It shows someone that's pouring water from one glass to another. That indicates that there is going to be an opportunity for you and to this person to bring the two different perspectives and blend it together and understand what is it that happened in the past that actually caused you to have the Three of Swords energy. What is it that went wrong? And I see here you being extremely compassionate with the Queen of Cups. You are the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is someone that's very passionate, compassionate, and very caring and nurturing individual. So I feel like that there is a transition. You are going to be transitioning with this person into the next phase, okay? Because Six of Swords here, being on a body of water on the boat, indicates moving on from these turbulent waters to somewhere where there is more peace, where there is more harmony, because even the definition of the Temperance is literally about harmony. So that is your challenge here, and whether you want to open up to this conversation and to this situation, you know, I would highly recommend to keep watching, because we're going to find out more, and we're going to see how is this relationship, how is this connection going to unfold for you. So in the recent past here, you have I want to also mention something, you know, it just keeps coming back with the Strength. Do you know this is a very powerful energy? Right? This means taking, like, look how beautifully she has control over the lion, that big cat, right? I think your compassion, your love, your care is somehow going to tame that lion, that beast, that is going to bring a lot of stability. That's just something I want to mention about the Strength card, because number 8 could also have a very significant meaning for you, and it's actually 6:23 on the timer. So that could be something very significant for some of you. So Nine of Pentacles in the recent past is clarified by the Ace of Swords, the Empress, and the Eight of Cups. So in the recent past, I do strongly feel like here that you and this person, you could have dealt with Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, Aries, could have been a Sagittarius. I strongly feel like here that for many of you, you were in a connection with this person where, like I said, there was a lot of stability, partnership, but someone here walked away, someone here disconnected from you, and maybe there was a lot of on and off energy between you and this person with the Fool and the Eight of Cups. I see here someone just, you know, coming into your life, you nurturing them, you taking care of them, you fulfilling their wishes and their desires, and all of a sudden this person disappearing, okay? So we're gonna get back to this as we move forward, as we like discuss more. But there is something here that probably you were really questioning. You know, how was this gonna happen? Like, this is like a test for you that you're literally going through. It's a major test, okay? And I feel like you're gonna pass that. So the Two of Cups in the recent past is clarified by the Star, the Knight of Cups, and the Four of Swords. So in the recent past, this was a relationship, or this was a connection that you really had big hopes for. A lot of you, you know, were like embodying this star energy, meaning you are a star, but also you were really hoping for things to turn out the way that you prayed for or manifested or anticipated, because the Two of Cups here literally is like lovers, you know what I mean? Like people coming in together and wanting to share, you know, a home, right? Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, wanting to really create that sense of stability. But I think something here was called in your attention, and somebody here needed a lot of healing with the Four of Swords, okay? And I'm also getting here, maybe you and this person kind of went no contact and stopped communicating with each other. So in the recent past, I am going to clarify the King of Cups for you. The King of Cups is clarified by the King of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords, and the Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So for many of you, you were dealing with someone here, could have been a same-sex situation, because I do see here two kings here. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be. I know you are not judgmental. My audience is very diverse. We are very inclusive, all inclusive. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So in the recent past, I do see here going back and forth when it came to this person. One of the reasons why you might have had some suspicions about this situation, or maybe they had, vice versa, there was just a lot of trust issues, okay, with the Seven of Swords. Something here was just seemed very maybe deceitful, or it kind of caught your attention. And I do see here you kind of like maybe juggling, going back and forth if you really wanted to, continue this connection or not. Now, maybe something ended on basis of the Three of Swords, some sort of a breakup and situation happened due to trust issues here. But I'm also getting just a lot of questions in regards to honesty. Okay, King of Cups, Five of Cups. So you ended up being very disappointed, dear Pisceana and Pisceanos, over the fact that something here was very unstable and there was a feeling of a loss. Somebody here maybe rejected, somebody here maybe walked away, or just was very mischievous in their ways. Okay, now in the present moment, there is a brand new beginning that's going to be coming up for you. So I'm going to clarify for you the Ace of Pentacles, 1111 on the timer. So the Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the Devil, the Strength, and the Nine of Wands. Okay, and the Fool. So here is the thing. The Strength, sprinkle, sprinkle, is your challenge. The cards don't lie, right? The Strength is your challenge, and it's showing up in the present moment as well. So a lot of you are recognizing the fact that, there is a desire for a brand new beginning. There is a desire for the Fool to have a fresh start with this person, but also it's important to address something. There is something that you kind of feel like, first of all, there is a very strong soul connection. There is a very strong soul tie with the Devil. I feel like that there is a strong sexual connection as well, but for whatever reason, many of you are still feeling a little bit hurt with the Nine of Wands over the fact that things actually didn't turn out the way that you anticipated with this person, or the way that things ended with this person was not something that you truly anticipated, and it caused you a lot of disappointment, a lot of pain. Someone here might have had certain addictions or certain habits, or something that just was not healthy, and maybe you discussed it with this person, maybe you called them out, whatever it is. In the present moment, there is an opportunity, okay? And I think that you are someone that you're gonna actually navigate through this situation regardless of the difficulties, regardless of the Devil showing up in the present moment as like an obstacle. So the Sun here in the present moment is clarified by the Hierophant, the Magician, and the Page of Cups, and the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. So I do see here reconciliation, and I do genuinely see here that there's going to be an apology happening between you and this person, okay? The Sun here. The Sun is here. This apology that's going to take place, this situation that's going to take place, is actually going to lead to a lot of happiness, because the Sun is actually the happiest card. Like, it's literally very positive. And at the bottom of the deck, are you kidding me? Like with the Lovers, right? There is a strong chemistry, and this is something that I feel like you may not really see coming, but someone here wants to recommit, okay? Hierophant. Someone here wants to recommit, and the Magician here talks about manifestation. So let's clarify the Magician. By the way, Pisceana, the Magician is literally twice in here. Okay, so this means that there is something here that's being, there is a strong intention to manifest something. So let's clarify the Magician. So this manifestation is ultimately leading to Two of Cups. The cards are right in front of you. My cards do not lie. They are being pulled in front of you, okay? I don't shuffle cards under the table, on the roof, in the basement. Everything is here in front of you, honey, because I care. So I'm saying. So in the present moment, what's actually being manifested is this partnership back again. The reason why it's showing up here in the recent past is because, yes, something here didn't work out between you and this person. Yes, there was a lot of misunderstanding and hiccups, but the truth of the matter and the reality of this situation here is that there is going to be a conversation. The Page of Swords that you can see is looking towards the direction of the Seven of Cups. It means that the confusion is going to get cleared out. It means that this conversation that's going to take place is going to remove this, illusions that's been happening between you and this person, that's been taking place between you and them. And this is something that you're really setting a very clear intention to manifest and to create into your life. Now, in the near future, you have the Ten of Wands, Knight of Swords, Three of Wands. So I feel like that this conversation that's going to take place is like the initial step to actually break the ice. But then also there is something much bigger that is going to be discussed, addressed, and removed out of the way. So let's clarify the 10 of Wands for you. So the 10 of Wands in the near future for you is clarified by the 10 of Swords, the 5 of Pentacles, and the Moon, and the 5 of Swords. So, yes, there was a sense of betrayal. I mean, I think that what you truly want to express yourself, what you really want to address, like genuinely, is the moment that really this person left you, or the loneliness and the sadness and the isolation that many of you have been going through. A lot of you might have even felt abandoned or betrayed, or there is this strong sense of pain, and I'm sending you a big, big hug. I feel like that a lot of you are going to address that, and you're going to be like, you know what, like, yeah, like we're getting back, or something is working out, but also it's been very heavy for me. And I think when you address this and when you communicate it, you're going to see, it's kind of a way to really, I'm not saying to test the waters, but it's like almost, you want to just kind of see how is this person showing their care towards you, right? Like, how are they responding to the fact that you're sharing with them that you went through something very difficult, and it's been very lonely, and it's been very challenging for you. So I'm going to clarify the Knight of Swords. This is about moving towards a specific direction. And, honestly, I feel like that this has to do a lot with you coming into unison and understanding, like, where is the map? You know what I'm saying? Like, where is the map? Like, what are we going to do? So, clarified by the Knight of Wands, the Lovers, and the Fool. I mean, literally, the direction that both of you are going to go and the map that you both are going to direct, because there is a lot of movement happening with the Knight of Wands, has to do a lot with the fact that you both really want to have a brand new beginning. You have the Fool and the Lovers. That's some sassy shit. You know what I mean? So I feel like I feel like that a lot of you are really going to be able to remove yourself, put the past behind you, and both of you are going to be able to remove like yourselves from this uncertainty and questions and guilt and things like that, because there is something about like travel and future plans and really going beyond borders and above your horizons, and just like exploring the depth of this connection, exploring the potential that this connection actually carries for whatever way it is going to be looking like for you. And ultimately there is, a strong partnership here that's happening for you. Now, in the near future, I'm going to clarify the Three of Wands for you. So the Three of Wands is clarified by the King of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Emperor. I do strongly feel like here that, the future here is looking quite promising. You have the Three of Cups and the Sun, okay? And the Four. Wow. I don't normally give those kind of reactions, you know what I mean? Because we always keep it real. That's my way of keeping it real. But there is going to be a reconciliation and a reunion between you and this person, which is going to lead to a lot of happiness. A lot of happiness. You have the Strength. You have the Sun here twice. That's literally some really, really positive energies working out for you, not against you. So I do see here, dear Pisces, that with the Emperor and the King of Swords, there is, both of you coming into unison and really discussing, okay, there is a history between both of us. Where do we move on from here? Because the Seven of Pentacles shows like this person is contemplating patiently. Both of you have been working on yourselves. But now the time has come for you to recognize which direction both of you really, really want to move forward to. And this is about your future. Okay, so let's get the advice. And you have the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck, which is also an indicator of a spiritual connection. So what is the advice? Let's get the advice, dear Pisceana. What is the advice? Okay, so you have the Seven of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Fool. So the end of these struggles, the end of these difficulties and this pain is coming to an end, because you have the Fool here, which is talking about, you're going to have a brand new beginning here, but also with the Strength here being your challenge, I feel like you really need to give yourself quite a lot of credit for you for how long you have come and how you've been able to really navigate, even in your loneliness, even in your sadness, even in your pain. You've been very nice. You have been very generous, and you've been very kind. So I feel like that a lot of you are also going to be navigating through this connection, through this situation in a very gentle way, because this is a moment where it's like, if you want to move forward, we cannot stay in the energy of the Nine of Swords, right? We cannot be staying in this energy of the past. It's important to move forward and to really proceed with wisdom, proceed forward with wisdom and, cautiousness, but not like in a way that there is second guesses. It's just like really learning from the past and moving forward. Now, what is an important message here for you from this oracle card when it comes to the mid-September that you need to know? Any topic. Release, sprinkle, sprinkle. So it says endings that lead to new beginnings, the need to release situations or people that hold you back, spiritual transformation, sprinkle, sprinkle. So here's the thing. You might have even have been living out a lot of people releasing, right? But the word release was really what I was channeling for you, is not staying in this energy of the Nine of Swords, okay? And if people have transformed, if they have been able to really match your frequency, then that is an opportunity for you to actually look at the situation as something, as someone that's contributing to your spiritual evolution, revolution, transformation, and be able to move forward and release whatever no longer serves and just leave it in the past and then move forward with this person if they're on the same page with you, which I do see here them really taking action and wanting to do that and to make it happen with you and for you. Now, dear Pisces, thank you so much for being here. I love you so much, and take care. Keep that beautiful smile up, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.